This could get ugly, and I've got nowhere to run. From deep within the Caucasus mountain range, this is Ushguli, Georgia. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this episode, we will walk through Ushguli, Europe's highest continuously inhabited village. Located 45 kilometers or a grinding 2-hour bus ride from Mestia, the administrative capital of Svaneti, Ushguli is recognized by UNESCO for its distinct cultural heritage.
Hello.
Hello. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site, Ushguli has had human settlement for 5,000 years. The telephone poles are a new addition. Life in Ushguli can be particularly harsh, not only because of the isolation, but because half of the year the villagers are snowed in. With a population of only 70 families, it's quite possible that there is more livestock in Ushguli than there are humans. At an elevation of 2,200 meters, Ushguli is in the shadow of Mount Shachara, which is another 3 kilometers in elevation to the summit. Having the distinction of being Europe's highest permanently inhabited village is because of a geographic technicality. For it is the Caucasus which divide the continents of Europe and Asia. And as the Caucasus end about 100 kilometers to the south, thereby starting Asia, we are in Europe. So I'll play along with the Ushguli Chamber of Commerce and say, this is the highest permanently inhabited village on the continent of Europe. Predominantly, Georgia practices Orthodox Christianity. St. George Church was built in the 12th century. The benefit to Ushguli's remoteness is that it is said Georgia's national wartime treasury was kept inside the church. I'm sure the residents of Ushguli welcome the spring after the usual harsh, brutal 6 or 7 month long winter in the Caucasus. However, what I don't know is that if they actually do prefer to walk in the spring melt, the mud is contained with a whole lot of the leftovers from the roaming livestock. Here's the proverbial happier than a pig in mud. And the bull doesn't seem to be doing too bad either. Want to be fuzzed? Fuzzy horse? Fuzzy horse? Standoffish. Throughout Ushguli and the rest of the Svaneti region are these defensive towers. Many were built over a millennium ago, and they serve as protection against both invading forces and avalanches.
And 1,000 Georgian 1,000 old 10th century.
From the 10th century?
Yes, 10th century. Very good.
Are the towers used today? Do people go in the towers today?
People? No, tower, no home. No home, no. This is beautiful. Yes, beautiful.
From atop Europe, at the bottom of the continent, this has been a tour of Ushguli, Georgia. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Borders on Budgets. A reminder, Borders on Budgets, long distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.
Ushguli 200 people, 500 cows.